Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you didn't see my last video, I did some spooky makeup because for me it's spooky season and I thought I would keep to this theme for a little bit, possibly until Halloween rolls around. I was looking for ideas for videos and I was thinking of doing a tag video, but I didn't want to do a tag video that I've seen everyone do a million times, like the best friend tag or the first time tag or the get to know me tag. Fun fact, the get to know me tag I have already done. That was actually my first video on this channel. If you're interested in watching it, I will leave it linked down below. So if you're new to my channel, you can get to know me. So while researching, I came across the scariest thing tag, which I've actually never heard of. I could be wrong, but I don't remember anyone ever doing this tag. And I was like, you know what? It's September, almost October. Let's do it. So the first question in the tag is scariest real life experience. I honestly can't think of anything too crazy. Unfortunately, the only thing I could think of is getting locked in a beach bathroom. But I guess for some people that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But yeah, I got locked in a beach bathroom a couple years ago. I went to LA with some friends. We went to the beach. It was all fine and dandy. I had to go to the bathroom. It was like 8, 9 o'clock at night, so it had already gotten pretty dark on the beach. I didn't want to go to the bathroom by myself because I didn't want to have to walk the whole length of the beach in darkness by myself because I am a scaredy cat. So I had 2 of my friends to go with me. I gave my friend my bag and my purse and I went to the bathroom. So I went into the bathroom and I went to close the door and I could tell the door was kind of janky. Like it was hard to push completely closed, but I wanted it completely closed because I was afraid if I didn't, someone would try to like come in or whatever. So I completely close it and lock it. So I'm in there for about 2 minutes and finally I want to leave. I unlock the door, pull the handle, and nothing happens. I start freaking out. I'm pulling as hard as I can. I'm unlocking and locking the door to make sure it's like actually locked or actually unlocked because I couldn't remember what direction was unlock. Finally, I end up pounding on the door to see if I can get anyone's attention. I'm screaming at this point. Finally, I try to pull the door a couple more times, and finally, after what felt like an eternity, but it was probably only a minute, I get the door open. And as soon as I open the door, there's this guy that walks by that gives me this weird look. And in my head, I'm like, were you standing there the whole time and heard me pounding and screaming? Like, whatever. The second question is the scariest paranormal experience. Now, to be fair, I haven't had practically any paranormal experiences. Anything I can deem paranormal was probably my own delusions and paranoia. The only thing I can think of that's relatively paranormal is I used to live in a 2-story house and my bedroom was obviously on the 2nd floor. And the house obviously always made creaking noises because it was an old house and it was settling, and obviously that's always what my parents would say. A couple nights a week I remember always hearing the creaking noises that my parents were telling me, like, oh yeah, it's just the house settling. Some nights I swear it sounded like someone in like boots walking on the roof, or like in between the ceiling and the roof, if that made sense, because the only attic space we had was in the garage and it only went the span of the garage, and my bedroom was practically the farthest away from the garage. But I swear it always sounded like someone walking up there. Have you ever known anyone convicted of a violent crime? I can't say I've known anyone personally. I've known people that have gone to jail or prison, but not for anything like murder or something. I do watch a lot of true crime, so nothing really phases me anymore when it comes to violent acts. But yeah, to be honest, I can't really think of anything. Are you afraid of the dark? Why or why not? This goes back to me being a paranoid kid about every little sound I heard. With every little sound I heard came me being also afraid of the dark. The dark always freaks me out because I always thought I saw shadows mixed within the noises I would hear. I'd have to have my bedroom door closed. I'd have to have my closets closed. I could not sleep with anything open because in my mind it was like a fail-safe that if for some reason the door was opened in the middle of the night, I could automatically assume something happened or someone was in the house or something is wrong. Does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? Vegas, I feel like, has some scary stories or urban legends, but nothing terribly crazy. I mean, I know a lot of people assume that some of the hotels are haunted. I'm actually gonna look this up, hold on. Looking up Vegas urban legends online, there's not a terrible amount. I did forget to mention, however, we do now have the Haunted Museum here in Vegas that Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures created. And the Haunted Mansion actually takes place in a house that was built in the late 30s, I believe, that's known to be incredibly haunted. What is your favorite urban legend? Ooh. For a decent part of my middle school experience, I was obsessed with creepypastas. So if you want to count those as urban legends, I do really appreciate those. My favorite being Slender Man. It's hard trying to decipher urban legend from like myth, but if this does count, I'd have to say my favorite is either the Jersey Devil or the Chupacabra. I don't know. They've always just interested me. If anyone has ever seen Lost Tapes, I was also very much obsessed with that show. Granted, I could not sleep the night I would watch it, but oh my god, those are so good. So that's my scariest things tag. If you guys want to see more scary stuff for the rest of September and for October, let me know and give me some suggestions down below. I would love to hear them. But yeah, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and click the notification bell to get notified every time I make a possibly spooky video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!